In this quick video, I'm going to cover how I decided whether to bring my own bike or rent a bike for my Portugal trip. These are the three factors I used to help me make my decision. The first thing I did was a cost analysis. You have to research what the airline is going to charge you. They usually have it listed as an oversized sports equipment charge or bike charge. In addition, if you have a connecting flight on a different airline, make sure you also research the charge on that airline, because a lot of times you have to pay the fee to both airlines. You want to compare your airline costs to what it's going to cost you to rent the bike, which is usually a daily charge multiplied by however many days you plan to rent it. In my case, the cost to rent in Portugal was going to be like 50 euros more than bringing my own bike. The next thing you're going to want to do is research the type and quality of the rentals that are available. Do they have the appropriate bike for the type of riding you'll be doing? I usually do gravity-oriented enduro riding, therefore the bike I need is usually an enduro bike. If all they have is an XC or light trail bike, I would be forced to bring my own bike regardless of the cost analysis. For my trip to Portugal, WeRide had Transition Patrols and Transition Sentinels available for rent. These are really high quality enduro bikes. The last thing you want to consider is your own personal adaptability. How picky are you about your setup? Do squeaks and rattles and random bike noises completely ruin your ride? Some of the downsides to a rental are going to be that they just aren't as meticulously taken care of as your own ride. So you may have some odd noises and other small issues. In addition, the bike won't be as dialed in as your own bike, and geometry will feel different. So it's going to take a few rides to work that out. One thing you can do to help you feel more comfortable on a rental is to bring your own pedals and grips. Since these are two important contact points that will help you feel more comfortable on the rental. You just have to be honest with yourself on whether you can handle these types of issues or if it's going to ruin your experience. Something else I didn't have to consider on my trip, but you may on yours, is whether you need to be mobile and flexible. Hauling around a 50-pound bike bag is not easy nor fun. Make sure you look at your itinerary and have a secure place to store your bike on those non-biking days. For me, it was a no-brainer for my Portugal trip to just rent WeRide's Transition Patrols. I wouldn't have to worry about my own bike getting damaged during transport, having to bring spare parts to handle mechanicals, and just the overall hassle of packing it up and setting it up. Hopefully this information was useful, and to see my upcoming videos about the different areas of Portugal we rode, make sure to subscribe.